How has Instagram changed my life? For the worse, really. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Nicole Williams. It's lovely to have you here today. So, the other day I was sitting there just looking into space when I thought, how has Instagram changed my life? Like, literally, I just couldn't, I sort of had good reasons for it changing my life in a positive way and bad reasons for it changing it into a negative way. Like, literally, I was just sitting there thinking, and I thought, why not put it into a YouTube video for you guys to enjoy and to watch? So I sat there and sort of thought about it for a minute, and I thought, what was my life before I had an Instagram account? So it was in, I think it was 2014 when I first set my Instagram account up. I was quite late joining the party because, like, basically all my friends had been like, oh my god, you're not on Instagram. Oh my god, I created my Instagram account last night. You're not on there. Oh my god. So literally I just thought, I'll create an account and just see what it was like. So I think I created my account and, like, literally was on there for like a couple of minutes, followed a few celebs as you do, followed Kim K, Lady Gaga, and then I was just a bit like, don't know if this is for me really. So then a few months went by and I can't remember, someone was talking about it. I was like, oh my god, that sounds really good. So I then sort of re-logged into my account, re-downloaded the app, and shall we say the rest is history? Because I've sort of, I'd say I became addicted to Instagram basically. I literally would be on Instagram sort of all day. Like, literally, during the days where I wasn't working or I was at college, I would be at college and I'd be on my phone on Instagram. I would be using it all the time. The first thing I'd do is wake up in the morning and use Instagram. But I suppose that's like any sort of modern day youngster. Everyone is on Instagram all of the time. So they were like the early days that were really good of Instagram. Then, if we fast forward to now, I'm not so sold on Instagram, to be fair. I think it's an amazing platform. Literally, I've gained so much from Instagram. So many good things, but also a hell of a lot of bad things. Literally, like, years ago, I sort of used to look at myself and I used to think, oh my god, you're so skinny. You're literally like so skinny, you know, you've got a lovely body, this, that and the other. Big-headed, I know. But that is what I used to think about myself. And then come along Instagram and you see these girls that are stick thin, that are as fat as my little finger, and you start to look at yourself in the mirror and you're just like, oh, okay, I'm a fat freaking elephant. So then body dysmorphia creeps in. So obviously, like I just said, when I sort of used to look at myself before the Instagram days, I used to think, oh my god, you're so skinny, you've got a lovely body, this, that and the other. I was told by big-headed, I know I'm being so big-headed today guys, but told by so many people you have an amazing body. And then literally I used to believe it because I used to see it in the mirror. And then obviously Instagram come into it, and like I said, you see all these young girls that are so thin and you just look at them and you're like, oh my god, I'm not that thin. And it's so depressing. But then they were sort of the early days, and then it just gets a whole lot worse because Photoshop comes into it. So you have celebrities like Kim Kardashian. So many celebrities are taking selfies and editing themselves. So young girls like me back in the day look at them pictures and think, oh my god, look at their body, when actually they don't look like that. I actually have a personal story. I'm not going to mention no names, but I met a celebrity who I followed on Instagram for ages, and I met them and I nearly walked past them because they didn't look nothing like what they're in their pictures. They look so different, like nothing like that. And I was like, oh my god, they look so different to what they look like on the gram. And it's ridiculous, like literally. And I know it's going to sound so bitchy, but I wouldn't even say that they looked good in real life. It sounds so horrible, and it does sound so horrible, but I'm telling you the truth, people. Literally, she looked awful, and I was just like, you go on your Instagram and you are the most stunningest creature ever. I'm not mentioning no names. You can comment, you can DM me all you like. I am not going to mention no names because I don't think it's very fair. And another thing is the sort of people with their fake lifestyles. Literally, you go down Instagram and people are always on holiday. They're boasting and bragging about what they've just brought out of Selfridges, and it does make you feel like a pile of shit. You do look at them pictures and you're like, oh my God, if only I can afford to go there. If only I could afford to do this. If only I could do this. If they're doing that, why can't I do it? And it's just ridiculous. So sort of, I know what you're probably thinking now is, Nicole, why have you still got your Instagram account? Because Instagram is not all that bad. There is good to come out of it. I have made friends through Instagram. I've got over 60,000 followers. Literally, I've been paid to promote posts, and it's just, I have, in the last sort of few months, I say actually since the start of this year, I have laid off Instagram so much. Literally, I used to upload about twice a day. I used to upload so much on Instagram, from selfies. I am ashamed, but I used to take pictures of my food and upload it. Oh my God, how sad. But yeah, and literally nowadays, I can honestly say, in probably since this year, I've uploaded probably 8 pictures, and they're not just of myself. I do like to upload pictures of my nails, but nail art never hurt no one. You can't get anxiety from nail art, can you, ladies and gentlemen? But yeah, so literally, and before Instagram come along, I've always suffered from anxiety, but my anxiety has tripled since Instagram. Literally, like I've always been sort of a worrier, worrying about things and having anxiety, like, oh my God, what if this happens? What if that happens? But since Instagram's come along, it's got a whole lot worse, because I know it sounds stupid, but I worry about my weight all the time. And just general stuff like that, really. I worry that I don't look a certain way. I mean, I can categorically, doing a Molly May there, but categorically say that if there was no such thing as Instagram, I would not have had lip fillers. Hold my hand up. Because although I love my lip fillers, I wouldn't even known what lip fillers was. Because, like, you know, who knew about all this? Obviously, I knew about plastic surgery, people having boob jobs and all that. If you would have said to me about 6 years ago, asked me what a BBL was, I'd be like, I don't know. Like, a BBL, like, is it a sexually transmitted disease, or what the hell is it? I wouldn't have had a freaking clue. But this world of Instagram, this world of plastic surgery, has literally put the BBL on the map. If you don't know what BBL is, it's a Brazilian butt lift, which has been proven to be highly dangerous, and there has sadly been many deaths in the UK because of people having this surgery. It's not good at all. And literally for years, like when I first started going on Instagram and seeing the BBL hashtag and everything, I thought, I'm going to have one of them one day. I thought, my bum's not big enough, I want that. And to be fair, I'm so glad that I didn't have it done, because it got close to me having the BBL, because it can kill you, literally. It's ridiculous, and I'm so glad. I'm happy to have lip fillers, like, you know, I do like having lip fillers done. It gives me an absolute buzz to have my lips done. But I can categorically say to you that I would never have had my lips done, because I probably wouldn't have known that you could have lip fillers. And also, I don't think Instagram's 100% to blame about that. I also think the celebrity culture's to blame for that. Like, obviously, you've got, oh my God, going back to the Kardashians again. This is no diss to the Kardashians. I think they're the best thing since sliced bread. I love the cars, you know what I mean? But, yeah, obviously, Towie sort of mostly put fillers, dermal fillers, whatever they do on there, on the map first, and sort of Instagram sort of blown it up. But yeah, as I say, I probably wouldn't have had lip fillers, and because my lips were, you know, they were, people always said that I've got nice full lips, and especially because I wear red lipstick all of the time, it makes them even bigger. But yeah, so would I have had lip fillers? No, I would not have. Would I have known what they were? Probably nowadays, because I watch a lot of reality TV, but I never would have before. And it's like, I just see so many young girls that are like, oh my God, you know, I haven't got to so and so many likes on pictures. Oh my God, I'm ugly, this, that and the other. Call the surgeon, I want this done, I want that done. And it's like, no. Instagram are very clever. They don't always show your picture. In other people's timelines, there's that thing was going around saying that apparently if you don't like someone's picture for a certain amount of months, then they don't show you the picture on other people's profile or something like that. So it's not that they think you look ugly in this picture. It's just because the people hasn't seen it. Like quite a few times, like when I've uploaded pictures before, and like a friend of mine hasn't liked like one of my pictures for a while, and I was like, oh, did you see that picture like I put on Instagram last night? And they're like, no. And they go on my profile, I'm like, no, I didn't see that last night. And it's not because, you know, they didn't decide to like it. It's just because they haven't physically seen it on their grid. So it's like, you know what I mean? If they haven't seen it, they obviously can't like it. But I really sort of, as I said, I've sort of taken a step back from Instagram this year. Do I feel better for it? Yes and no. It's not the first thing I look at anymore in the mornings. I do like a bit of Facebook. I think Facebook, to be fair, I don't personally think that Facebook has sort of done in, like people moan about Facebook all the time. I don't think they've done anything wrong, to be fair. But I think Instagram is the root of all evil. As I said, you know, I love it. I have a love-hate relationship. It's sort of like, you know, having a sibling really, isn't it? But yeah, so I think I'll never delete my account, but I'll just go on it when I feel like it. I'm not going to be sort of glued to it like I used to be. I think I worked out in a weekend, I spent about 15 hours on it once. 15 hours of my life I will never get back. I do like the idea that they're going to roll out where they're going to take the like count away from pictures. They're trying it in America and a few other places. So basically it will just say like Mark and Molly liked your picture. It won't say Mark, Molly and 1,000 other people liked your picture. So they're going to take that away. I do genuinely think that they should do that here. And I know like a lot of people have actually said it's, you know, it's going to ruin people's businesses. But I genuinely think that, you know, we need to think about these people that sort of go on there just like me, and you know, I think they're like, oh my God, that picture, you know, only got a few hundred likes and it didn't get into the thousands. And it's sort of because some people, like before, I'm going to admit it today, before it has depressed me. It sounds so stupid, but it has depressed me when I've not got a certain amount of likes on Instagram. And it's like, oh my God. So yeah, as I say, I'm going to keep my Instagram, but I'm just going to not go on it so much. I do like to go on there to look at Gemma Collins memes. I think she's hilarious. But yeah, so I can see why people don't have Instagram, why they're deleting their accounts. Well, I really hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I know it's been sort of a little rant again, but it's not a rant, it's a positive rant, because I'm sort of doing things about my Instagram account. Talking on Instagram, if you want to follow me on my account, it's at Nicole Williams 465. Of course, I'll put the links to my account in the description below this video. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.